Before there was a nation called Afghanistan, before borders and flags, this land already had a reputation. It was not gentle, it was not quiet. It was a crossroads where empires entered with confidence and left in pieces. Afghanistan stands at the heart of Asia, where Persia, India, China, and the steppe worlds collide. Whoever controlled this land controlled trade, armies, and destiny. But control here never came easily. Thousands of years ago, long before recorded empires, ancient tribes lived among these mountains and valleys. The land shaped them. Hard terrain forged resilient people. Survival was learned early here. Around 2000 BCE, Indo-Iranian peoples arrived. Their beliefs, languages, and traditions laid the foundations of Afghan identity. Fire temples burned across the region. Early Zoroastrian ideas spread through Bactria, one of the most powerful ancient regions of Afghanistan. Then came the first great conquerors. In the 6th century BCE, the Achaemenid Persian Empire marched in. Cyrus the Great and Darius the Vile absorbed Afghanistan into their vast empire. Roads were built, administration arrived. But even Persia ruled carefully. Local leaders remained powerful. Then history changed forever. In 330 BCE, a young Macedonian king crossed the Hindu Kush. His name was Alexander. Alexander the Great did not simply conquer Afghanistan. He fought it village by village. Cities rebelled, mountain tribes ambushed his armies. He married into local royalty to stabilize control. He founded cities like Alexandria of the Caucasus, hoping culture would succeed where swords struggled. But even Alexander could not tame the land. When he died, Afghanistan fractured again. From the ashes rose the Greco-Bactrian kingdom. Greek culture blended with local traditions. Statues of Buddha were carved with Greek features. Coins carried both Greek and local scripts. Afghanistan became one of the most culturally rich regions on earth. Then came another transformation. Buddhism spread through Afghanistan under the Kushan Empire around the 1st century CE. Kabul and Bamiyan became sacred centers. The giant Buddhas of Bamiyan stood as symbols of spiritual power for over 1,000 years. Afghanistan was no longer just a battleground. It was a civilization, but peace never lasts here. In the 7th century, a new force emerged from Arabia. Islam arrived with fire, faith, and unstoppable momentum. Arab armies entered Afghanistan, bringing a religion that would permanently shape its identity. Resistance was fierce, conversion was slow. But over time, Islam took root deeply, not just as belief, but as culture, law, and unity. By the 9th century, Afghanistan became the heart of Islamic power. The Samanid Empire ruled from Bukhara, turning cities like Balkh into centers of learning, poetry, and science. Persian language and culture flourished. Scholars, poets, and thinkers transformed the Islamic world. Then came warriors from the mountains. The Ghaznavid Empire rose from Ghazni under Sultan Mahmud of Ghazni. From Afghanistan, he launched devastating campaigns into India. Not just raids, but full-scale conquests. Afghanistan became an imperial launchpad. Mosques replaced temples. Islamic architecture reshaped cities. Power flowed outward from Afghan soil. But once again, a storm was forming. In the 13th century, the ground itself seemed to tremble. The Mongols were coming. Genghis Khan unleashed destruction unlike anything the world had seen. Cities were erased, populations slaughtered. Balkh, Herat, and Ghazni were reduced to ruins. Afghanistan bled deeply, yet even the Mongols could not erase it. From the Mongol chaos emerged Timur, also known as Tamerlane. His empire rebuilt Afghanistan as a cultural jewel. Herat became one of the greatest cities of the Islamic Golden Age, filled with art, architecture, and poetry. Afghanistan was wounded, but alive, and history was preparing its next test. By the 16th century, Afghanistan stood between two giants. To the west, the Safavid Empire of Persia. To the east, the Mughal Empire of India. Both wanted control, neither trusted the Afghans. Afghanistan became a battlefield once more, divided, occupied, contested. But Afghan tribes were learning something powerful: unity. In 1709, Mirwais Hotak, led a rebellion in Kandahar against Persian rule. It succeeded. For the first time, Afghans ruled themselves as an empire. The Hotak dynasty even conquered Persia briefly. Though short-lived, it proved something vital. Afghans could rule, not just resist. Then came the man who would define a nation. In 1747, after the assassination of Nader Shah of Persia, an Afghan general gathered tribal leaders. His name was Ahmad Shah Durrani. He was chosen as king. Ahmad Shah Durrani founded modern Afghanistan. He united tribes, created borders, and built an empire stretching from Iran to India. He is remembered today as the father of the nation. For the first time, Afghanistan was not just land, it was a state. But unity in Afghanistan is fragile. After Ahmad Shah's death, internal conflicts returned. Brothers fought brothers, tribes turned inward. The empire shrank, and once again, foreign eyes watched closely. In the 19th century, Afghanistan became the center of the Great Game, a deadly rivalry between the British Empire and Tsarist Russia. Britain feared Russian expansion toward India. Afghanistan became the buffer. 3 Anglo-Afghan wars followed. British armies invaded confidently. They left humiliated. The First Anglo-Afghan War ended in disaster. An entire British army destroyed during retreat. Afghanistan earned a new title, the Graveyard of Empires. By 1919, Afghanistan secured full independence under King Amanullah Khan. He pushed modernization, education, women's rights, reforms. But change moved faster than tradition allowed. Rebellion followed. Stability collapsed again. Through the 20th century, Afghanistan balanced between reform and tradition, monarchy and republic, peace and unrest. Then came the Cold War. In 1979, the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan. What followed was a decade of brutal war. Afghan fighters, the Mujahideen, resisted with foreign support. Mountains became battlefields. Villages became front lines. The Soviets withdrew in defeat, but peace did not come. Civil war erupted. Warlords fought for power. Cities collapsed into chaos. From this chaos rose the Taliban in the 1990s, promising order through strict rule. Afghanistan became isolated from the world. Then came September 11, 2001. The United States invaded Afghanistan, toppling the Taliban. A new government formed. Hope returned briefly. Schools reopened, cities rebuilt. But war never left. For 20 years, conflict consumed the country. And in 2021, the Taliban returned to power as foreign forces withdrew. Once again, Afghanistan stood alone, wounded, resilient, unresolved. This is the story of Afghanistan, a land conquered by many, owned by none, a nation broken repeatedly, yet never erased. History tried to bury Afghanistan. Instead, it made it eternal.